Hi there, I'm Hannah Lightsey and welcome to Cabarrus This Week. We're here at the Cabarrus County Board of Elections office where the team has been hard at work preparing for the November 3rd general election. In addition to electing a president, we're choosing state and local leaders who will make important decisions about our education, courts, environment, quality of life, and operations in our area. Every vote counts, so if you're not yet registered to vote in your precinct, here's how. North Carolina offers online voter registration through the DMV at nc.gov. You can also register by mail. Just print the voter registration form, fill it out, and mail it to your local elections office. The form can be found on the North Carolina State Board of Elections website at ncsbe.gov. Or if you prefer, you can even do it in person. To show you just how easy it is, we brought in Erica Carl, a Cabarrus County Youth Commissioner who is currently unregistered. She's only 17, so she won't be able to participate in this election, but she will be pre-registering, which is a great way to get your soon-to-be voters ready for future elections.
I am 17 years old and I am a senior at A.O. Brown High School. I am registering to vote today. I will not be 18 during elections. I will be 17 still, but I'm gonna have to register to vote anyway, so we might as well go ahead and get it out the way. Let's register. My family basically taught me that we don't really argue over political parties or anything. They said as long as you go out, vote, make sure your voice is heard, that's all that matters at the end of the day. We had to fight for this right to even vote, to even become citizens, so to me it's essential. My ancestors fought hard for me to have this right, so I would be disrespecting them not to vote. It is important because everyone has a voice and voting is our way of exercising our civil duty. You want to be an active citizen, go out there and let your voice be heard. Go cast your ballot. If it only takes you 5 minutes of your time, there's no reason for you not to be able to vote.
That was easy peasy. Erica is all set, but for those that still need to register, the deadline to do so is Friday, October 9th. The 2020 election may look a little bit different this year as Americans continue navigating through the COVID-19 pandemic. However, the importance of the event has remained the same. It's the busiest time of year for election folks, and our local Board of Elections office is currently seeking precinct officials to help out with this year's election. It's a great way to make some extra money and meet new people in the community. Want to know what it's like? Here's Darlene Brooks, who's worked the Cabarrus County polls since the early 90s.
We do get paid. It's not total volunteer, but it is a long day, and we're doing it for our community. For us to be able to hold these elections, we need to have the people to be able to man them. We call from lists that have been from the applications that's been sent in to work and try to find enough workers to fill our positions with a few extras. At Precinct 10, I could probably still use 2 more. In my group, we've all been working together. Most all of us has been together at least 12 to 15 years. We have new workers every year. Well, usually one of our first meetings we'll discuss what we're bringing. I usually make a chicken chowder that the ladies like in the fall, and we'll line up who's making the cornbread to go with it. So a lot of times we have requests of what they should make. And then we try to give them time to be able to go take that break during the day so that they can taste everybody's goodies. Once in a while we do have young people want to come in and help us, and we love it. For that energy, just to unpack this stuff and pack it up is a big thing for us. And once in a while we'll have problems that we need to get down in the floor or trying to connect this stuff, and if we're all over 60, it's kind of hard to get us doing all that kind of stuff. Presidential, we're going to be moving and doing all day. Some of the jobs are very easy. We're going to have the job where you're just handing a pen to a person. Everybody's going to be able to have a mask, have a visor, shield on, gloves are available. Oh, I'd say come out and have some fun with us that day.
Applications must be submitted to the Cabarrus County Board of Elections by the end of September. To apply, visit cabarruscounty.us and search Be a Precinct Official. To make voting even safer and simpler for North Carolinians, the State Board of Elections released an improved North Carolina Absentee Ballot request form for the November 3rd election. The form is now available through an easy-to-use online portal. The paper version is also improved with a cleaner design and improved accessibility and use for all voters. It's also easy to turn in your absentee ballot request form. It's just one click for the online version. The paper form can be mailed, emailed, faxed, or returned in person to the Cabarrus County Board of Elections office. Here's some important tips about requesting a ballot. No special circumstances needed to request an absentee ballot. Any registered voter in North Carolina may request and receive a mail-in absentee ballot for the 2020 general election. You can even register to vote and request the absentee form at the same visit. Although the request deadline is 5 p.m. on October 27th, The state board encourages voters who wish to vote by mail to request a ballot as soon as possible. This will help voters avoid any problems that may come from U.S. Postal Service delays. Cabarrus County Board of Elections began sending ballots on September 4th to those who previously requested them. If you've already requested a ballot and don't receive it by September 20th, email or call the Cabarrus County Board of Elections office to ask about the status of your request. To learn more and request a mail-in absentee ballot, visit the North Carolina State Board of Elections site at ncsbe.gov. Well, that's our show. We want to give a huge shout out to our helpers this week, and most importantly, you for joining us. You can learn about the 2020 election and all other topics in our weekly newsletter. To sign up, go to cabarruscounty.us and type newsletter in the search bar. And be sure to also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Cabarrus County. You can catch our other programs like Pam's Kitchen, Historical Moments, and more, streaming live at cabarruscounty.us/CabCo TV or on the ScreenWeave app for Roku and Apple TV. And don't forget, if you haven't done so already, complete your census. It takes just a few minutes and it's confidential. You can get started at www.2020census.gov and help shape Cabarrus for the next decade. Take care and have a great week.